Today we are starting out with a ton of resources. No keys, but look at that, 32 gems. I thought we were at 30. Oh yeah, we gain 2 every day. We have 90 steps because we took the sauna yesterday. We have 25 gold. Look at all this. What are we going to do with 32 gems? I don't even know. Well, I definitely want to connect the boiler room to the pump room there. And drain out that reservoir. The hovel special floor plans now cost steps instead of gems. We don't need that today. The schoolhouse and the trading post. I think we'll take the trading post today. Do we need it? Actually, you know what? The schoolhouse has a lot of... All the classrooms cost a gem, so let's take that. You wouldn't mind spending gems on those classrooms. Maybe we'll get to the final one. And we've read that before. I don't see anything else to interact with here. Okay, back to the house. So yeah, boiler room with the pump room or the laboratory. We got the boiler room connected to the laboratory and I didn't know what to do from there. So I think we need some more information before we actually bother connecting those two. But let's pick up our allowance. We earned an additional 20 coins today. That's great. So we're at 45. I think we'll take the hallway just to, you know, connect more doors, etc. And I can have a look here. Let's see. The classroom. There we go. We want classrooms. I mean, all 3 of these we're happy to get, but let's take the classroom. And then I'm going to open this door as well. Corridor, spare room, and the library. Just from the doorways, I think I'd rather take the corridor or the spare room, and the corridor is more useful later on, so we'll take the spare room here. Because the corridor in the later ranks can get us by. Now, I think we kind of need to solve these. We have, there's a trophy we saw in the list of possible trophies that said, pass the final exam. So I assume what that means is we need to use each of the classrooms to come up with the right answers for things, and then on the final exam, we have to answer, you know, things that we learned throughout the classrooms. So I'm going to take screenshots of each of these. That way we'll have the information we need when we get around to it. And hopefully that will be good. You must really like red. Hey, we got an apple. I forgot about that, actually. Well, the classrooms tend to have food in them. Yeah. So I was thinking that we would be able to fill in the colors on these sheets or something like that if we got a pen. But, yeah, if there's a final exam, it must be related. The classroom again, the bedroom closet, and the guest bedroom. These are all dead ends. I think we'll take the classroom. Just because, right? If they're all dead ends, then this is the most useful one to us. We get into grade 2. Here, let's screenshot these. And I did... Oh yeah, I mean, the colors for the math here is the same as the billiards room. So that's pretty easy. We can solve these ones. No problem. I'll still screenshot them and grab an apple. What did that say? Look at the colors. Yeah, okay. I got an F. Ouch. And this is more the same. And we can't pass through that door. The 8 is turned on its side. I'm sure there's significance to that. The letters all look pretty similar. Or pretty normal. Classroom puzzle, can you find the difference? Should I take a screenshot of each of the classroom puzzles as well? I wonder if those mean anything. And let's head through there since it does give us a better drafting spot. Oh, what's this? Another gem. Perfect. And in the book request form, we got the Realm and Rune, learned some interesting stuff there. I'm going to take Drafting Strategy Volume 4. We've already read Volume 3 and we bought 4 and 5, so we have yet to read those two. Oh, here we go. Okay, the science worksheet. I think we had figured this one out before. Actually, they had 2 out of 3. The thing they got wrong was H2O. No, what was steam? H2O in a gaseous state is steam. STEAM. So we could definitely solve this one easily. H2O in a gaseous state is called Mrs. Peterson. That's so funny. I like it. There you go. None of the kids managed to figure out steam. And, oh, there's my apple. We have a salt shaker now, so that's good. 50% more food from apples. Very nice. Grade 3, we have the periodic table of the elements. We have one of those in the lab, though, so no new information there. There's the classroom puzzle. Okay, we'll head on back to the dark room now. I like the idea that we dig a turnip out of the ground. We're like, this looks good. Let's eat it. Here, a little salt on it. Perfect. Let's take this. Maybe it's a classroom. It's the boiler room. Oh. If I provide power here, do the lights turn on? Let's try. Oh, I can't get across. Alright, turning it like that gives us power. And a bridge. Here we go. Oh, also, we will want access to this door. But let's do the power first. So it's already set up. We'll just send it to the left. Activate. I don't think the light's turned on. Okay. Power's running through the room, but nope. No lights available. That's okay. Commissary, the patio, the nook, nothing to see over there, so we'll try and get one of these other doors open and maybe find something useful. Classroom. The weight room. So this is showing us the weight room does carry the power through. That's really handy. We're not going to pick it because we don't want to lose 42 steps. The kitchen and the classroom. Obviously, we're going for the classroom stuff, so we'll do that one. There we are. Ooh. It's our first time in grade 4. Cool. So, geography worksheet. I've never been good at geography. Identify each realm on the map below. Oh, okay, okay. This is cool. Well, we have no idea where things are situated throughout the world. I hope this isn't a political statement. C-. I don't know what kind of a statement Kathleen could be making there. Geography of Fen Ares. Fen Royal Museum, Colossus, Orinda, Oris, Reddington, Mount Holly. So this is a little interesting. Because, wasn't it Oris? Was Oris where they were bringing the crown? Something like that? From the Royal Museum all the way to Oris. Mount Reddington, or Mount Holly is all the way out here. Interesting. More classroom puzzles. Can you find the difference? Also, there's a teapot. And an apple. Alright, what do we have here? Orinda Ares, Nuance, Iraja, Arch Ares. Are the answers all on here? Morajai, Korarika, Vera. Oh, I guess we don't know what the symbols are, right? Except for that realm and runes. So we know what symbols to put in. We should have all the information necessary. If these line up. Do they? Maybe. Okay, so this... There you go. On the left side here. We can see that. Okay. So the left side sheet corresponds with the left map. The right side of the sheet corresponds with the right map. Okay, we can figure that stuff out when we get to it. I took screenshots, so we'll have access to that information later on. Well, this is working pretty well. We can just get another classroom. Yeah. Here we go, grade 5. Okay. Is this art? Directions. Draw two things that share all but one letter of their name. They got a B, even though it was clever. Draw two things that share all but one letter of their name. Robot and root. So they're missing a B. So he got a B. Why would they not get a full marks? Okay. I don't understand this teaching style. This marking scheme. Art prompt. Fantastic job. Nut and corn. Acorn and corn. Why is that better than the robot and root? Alright. We have some of the paintings we've seen around the mansion. Oh, many of the paintings. Hang on. What's going on here? Take a screenshot of these as well. I don't know if those change every day. Most of the paintings have changed throughout each day that we're here. Creme brulee. And a deer. Art class. Give me my apple. Now, heading this way would open from into the passageway. Yeah, but we get to draft a bunch. So I think what we're going to do is use our redraws. We have 7 redraws total. That's pretty good. Let's redraw. I could do the kitchen, but I want to get something that works with the boiler room and passageway. Then again, the workshop might be a good idea. We'll redraw. Office, pantry, storeroom, not great. Observatory, the den. I don't think the den passes energy through. Pretty sure it doesn't. Security does. And the coat check. I think we'll take security here. It can help us because of course we can reduce the number of security doors in the place, and it passes the power through. So that's good for us. Now we'll log in here. Pretty standard stuff. Now here's the passageway. We could go north. Let's go east and see what we find. Oh, powering the garage is an option. Interesting. There's the laboratory, so we can power it. I guess we will. Although the keys from the garage would be helpful, wouldn't they? Ooh. We don't have car keys in our inventory. I think we'll do the laboratory. I still don't know how to do the experiment in here, unfortunately. But we can start this experiment. Here we go. Experiment setup. Continue with the experiment. Whenever you draft a shop room, each time you unlock or bypass a security door, and when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then. So whenever you draft a shop room, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool, set your steps to 40, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's a big one. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then add 1 gold to your allowance. We might do that. I think we'll go with the shop room because we have 34 coins. We don't mind spending those. Let's combine these two. Okay. And it's also thematically congruent, right? Drafting shops gets you permanent money. What do we do here, though? I still have no idea. Table of the elements. Obviously, these correspond with the elements, but I don't know which elements we need to put in this. I guess we could try each of them one at a time. This arrow to the left. That's interesting. This was not a useful message. No keycard here? No. I think we'll carry on because I just have no idea what to do with the experiment with this, yeah, whatever this is. It's our second time powering this, but still no clue. I can just turn things on, and then what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's head through the north door. Furnace? Ooh. Dang, can I change the experiment? Because now we could get a lot of red rooms. Uh-oh. I do want to find out what happens when the furnace is powered. I'm not going to use the weight room here. A pantry. Pantry is an option. Okay, let's do some learning. What happens if we power the furnace? There was something referring to that, I think. Alright. There's some steam. Ooh. Ooh, okay. We have a blueprint for a key. We got a single key. Is that it? Are you serious? Okay, well, I'm going to dig a hole beside it. Is that really what that does? Is you just get a single key? Hmm. Can I turn the power off and on again to get it more again? I will say that's quite disappointing overall. But now we've seen it, so now we know. Which means this boiler room exit is the only spot. I'm going to go back to the lab. Can we change that experiment? There's the option to pause the experiment. Let's try this. The music just suddenly stopped. Pause the experiment. Pause it. Experiment paused. Okay. Experiment set up. Can I change it? Okay, alright. We'll resume then. Would you like to resume this experiment? Yes. Okay, so now we're looking for shops while we have red rooms and classrooms being very likely to show up. Well, we'll see how that pans out. Archived floor plan, but it is something that uses power. So I'm going to pick it. The laundry machine. Your allowance has been raised. Experiment successful. That was perfect. That could not have gone better. Can I... Hold on. That's right, because we have the special laundry machine now. Ooh. What do these do? Shoe shine. Cost 5 and will exchange all of your steps with all of your gems. That's cool. So we could have 73 gems. 5-star treatment. We'll exchange all of your remaining stars with your allowance. So we would actually end up with a lot of stars, but very low allowance because we don't have many stars at the moment. Die cleaning. We'll exchange all your dice with all of your keys. That's not great for us. Fast star treatment. How many stars do we have? 10. We have 21 allowance. See, here's the interesting thing. If we were to swap that and then gain more stars and then swap it back, overall we'd be increasing our allowance a bunch, but it just doesn't feel like a good idea right now. I like having a lot of money every day. All of your steps with all of your gems. I have no need for 73 gems though. That's the thing. We could exchange gems and keys. I guess there's this option, fluff and fold, and then suddenly we would have a lot of keys. So we can do this if we get stuck. That's pretty good. All of your gems with all of your money. So we can make more gems. That would probably make sense. Losing 15, right? So spin cycle, spend 5. We end up with 34 gems and 21 coins. And then spend 10, we would end up with 11 keys and 2 coins. 11 keys is pretty good. Or we just do this right away and we get 29 keys. We're not going to be able to use all 29 keys. Huh. Okay. Well, there you go. We got the laundry room from the archive. That's not bad at all. And another chance for something that could be powered. Ooh, we're running low on keys. The gymnasium, something else that carries on the power. Okay, well, here's the problem. Is if this is a dead end, that's it, we're done. And I have no idea what this could be. Huh. Do I keep doing it though? What happens if we run out? Are we sad? I do want to continue finding classrooms. That's the thing. We're already at level 5, right? Or grade 5. Gymnasium, when you enter the gymnasium, lose 2 steps doesn't bother me. but then we lose power. Oh well, so be it. We lose power, we don't get the boiler room connected to the pump room. That's how it goes. We can still proceed. And through the parlor, we do have a little puzzle to solve here. Gain ourselves some more gems because we can. The other two boxes are true. This box does not contain the gems, and this box contains the gems. They can't all three be true. So this box automatically has to be lying, because this cannot be the case. So if this is lying, then the other two boxes are not true, which means one of them is lying, because we already have a liar here. This box does not contain the gems, and this box contains the gems. Hold on, this doesn't work, does it? Ooh. That can't be false because then both of these would have to be false. Oh no. That doesn't make sense, does it? Am I missing something? Yeah, if both of these were... Like, these have to follow, right? This box contains the gems, and this box does not... Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hang on. This box does not contain the gems can be true, and this one can be a lie. It just means that this is the box holding the gems. There we go. Figured it out. Got him. Ooh, the mechanarium. But we're going to take this one. Again, it could be a classroom. And it is grade 6. We're learning about astronomy. Let's go here. Classroom puzzle. Oh, history is penned by the victors. Very true. What do we have? Why is it showing stars and stuff? Oh my. Alright, Noah W. 4 out of 6, 67%. History worksheet, multiple choice. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? Oh my. Which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? How many sons did the 4th king of Orindia have? How long did the War of the 5th Era last? Which realm did not ally with Fen Ares during the war? What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? Okay, we've not heard anything about this stuff, so I'm going to take screenshots of these, and I'm sure we can figure it out when we need to. Everybody got 4 out of 6. Grab that apple. And what is going on here? Is there a way to turn on the lights? Can I do something with the... Oh, there you go. Next slide. Oh, here we go. Okay, okay. So we have black versus red. That would be... Red is Fen Ares. Black is... the one we just did the sigil for. Why am I forgetting the name? Or not... Oh, wow. Well, I've forgotten the name, but... Alright. Some people died in the war. And there was a coronation of sorts. Oh, maybe an important person died there. They built a railway. That's a Fen Ares kind of thing to do. Okay, it looks like they were overall victorious. Okay, and then we're back to the start. Okay, same stuff. Interesting. Did I take a picture of this one? I don't remember. We will. 3 out of 6, only 50%. Chris. The letters and alphabet are glowing. Alrighty. Well, let's carry on. We can... If we pick a classroom here, it's not a great spot for it. Do I go back to the aquarium? I think so. Let's go back to the aquarium and go through this fancy looking door. Observatory, potential classroom. I'm going to take the potential classroom. okay. We got ourselves the greenhouse with gems. Oh, and a watering can? Nice. Because we were running out of gems. We need more. Oh, can I not water in it here? Ah. Maybe that's why we would turn off the water in the greenhouse, is just so that we can use the watering can here. That seems kind of silly. I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, another shoveling spot. More coins. Cool, cool. We had a broken lever. We could put it there. All right, I think that's it. It is a dead end. If we had the power hammer, I'm sure we could break through there. But we do not. Hey, the classroom. We're definitely taking a classroom. If we could get the showroom to a classroom, that would be great. Grade 7. We're doing well. Algebra. All right. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Algebra worksheet. Advanced functions. So squares. What would the diamond be? Remember, don't square till you're there. Okay. No idea is what they wrote. Ooh, what is this? 59.6 with waves on it? That's maybe a bit tougher. C plus? Hold on, 9 out of 12 is C plus. D plus for 7 out of 12. Really? 9 out of 12 is C plus? That's 75%. I guess so. I guess that makes sense. All right. Branson doesn't know how to write within the lines. Got a C, but oh, 8 out of 12 up there. 40 for the 59.6. 1, 2, 3 sheets and that's it. Well, solving this one is going to be a little bit of a challenge, I think. 21.7. Oh, okay. Polynomials? Is that what the wavy lines are for? I don't know. I don't know. All right, we'll figure that out if we get to the exam. Locked door. Hang on. We are looking upwards. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do this. The trophy room, the mage chamber. The trophy room does turn left. That's a doorway we want, so we'll do that. Or we could redraw. Hang on. Should I redraw here? Maybe. We only need one more classroom. We've got 10 redraws. Let's do it. Observatory doesn't turn the right way. The kitchen archive floor plan. This could be a classroom. We don't know though. Picking the kitchen would also give us an allowance. I think I'm going to redraw again just because I don't want to take something we can't see. Uh-oh. It's going to hide all of the classrooms. The office to earn more money doesn't help a ton. Oh, wait. Yes, it does actually. Oh well. Redraw again. The office would have been a decent option there. Again, this could be a classroom. Oof, and we're back. Trophy room. I'm going to redraw again. The casino turns left. You know what? I'll take that. Sure. We get an allowance. It turns the correct direction. That's fine with me. But yeah, maybe I should have not passed up. Oh yeah, we got more money. Well, we can afford a roulette spin. Should I do that right now? What else are we spending money on? Not much. Roulette spin, wager 20, go. Oh. Oh. Dang. We almost won 30 there. Oh well. It's hard to win these 50-50s. We will carry on southward. Or I guess we're traveling west. Archive floor plan. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Oh yeah, the conservatory. I want that. We don't know what this is. We'll take the conservatory. It aims the doors in the correct direction. And it's got a very cool effect. There's an unremarkable rock. Perfect. We can adjust the rarity of the mailroom. Oh, the rarity of the casino. I don't know that we really want it. The casino hasn't worked out too well for us so far. Secret passage leads to a room of color of your choice. That's not bad. Yeah, let's make that more common. Just picking the colors we like. Mailroom, I think we're making this commonplace. Because it is so good. And the casino, why not? Let's make that commonplace as well. It does cost 2 gems. What do we really want to do in the casino? Well, I guess we're going to have a good allowance, right? So we can do the roulette every day in theory, if it's common? Sure. Okay. We'll do it that way. Because, yeah, our allowance is well over 20. Oh! The Black Rook in the conservatory. I think we already noted that. Let me check here. Yep, conservatory, Black Rook. Okay. Let's head on south. We could find her ladyship's chamber. That would probably be a bad thing for us at this point. There's the mailroom, but it becomes a dead end. I think I want to do the 2 gems thing because I don't know what it is and it might have a doorway. Ah, the veranda. Oh, yeah, no, the veranda, that's fine. We got a sledgehammer. That's cool. And we can do some digging. Did we pass up any trunks? I don't think we did. I can't remember any. Yeah, the veranda, this was a good spot for it for sure. Alright, what do we have? Unlock this door. Servants' quarters, the office. I guess we'll do the office here. Spread some coins. Yeah, spread some coins and then, what, we go to the casino with them? Yeah, not much use for them, but that's fine. Oh, the showroom. Of course, the showroom. I think I made that comment earlier and then it immediately escaped me. Alright. This note, that doesn't help. Well, we can spread some coins around the place. Let's open doors first, though. Because the spreading of coins happens in existing rooms. So I think the more rooms we have, the better. We definitely don't want the ballroom. That would be a big negative for us. But, I mean, it's the only one with a straight path. So what I might do here, we have 47 steps remaining. We might place the ballroom and then go around and do the showroom and see what's there, and then come back and head through the ballroom, because then we'll only have 1 room left to place, so the lack of gems won't be a big deal. Yeah, let's do it like that. And I'll spread the coins since we're running through a part of the house. Enter, spread gold in the estate. There we go. Thank you, machine. A white king. That's a white king. I should make a note of that. Hang on. Office, the king is white. There we go. So we have to find a black king somewhere. I assume there's a color of each piece, right? There must be. I just had a thought. We have the option, when we take the drafting room, we have the option of adding a classroom to our overall draft pool. And I've been like, well, why would we do that? We get 8 from the classroom, from the schoolroom. But what if there are 8 grades? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, maybe that does. What if there are 8 grades, and then we need to have that 9th classroom drafted so that we can put it in the place? Archive floor plan, we're going to hope that this is the classroom. I don't need either of these 2. It is not the classroom. What is this actually? Hold on. Oh, this is the servants' quarters. Should give us a lot of keys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Is that it? 1, the aquarium, and the bedroom. Oh yeah, that is it. Huh. We could distribute the pay here. There are 12 major keys. Oh, okay. That's good to know, I guess. Master bedroom, ladyship chamber, guest bedroom, the nursery, the bunk room, and the boudoir. Do we have any of those? Doesn't look like it. Interesting. Wonder if those do something special. Hartley. I know we often oh, hey, Hartley. This is Hartley's room. So, there was, in the dark room, there was a picture, and we used magnifying glass, and it said that the green notes in Hartley's room are all lies. So there are not 12 major keys. I don't know why we need that, but there you go. That green note is a lie, apparently. Hartley, I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you, and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family, and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish to, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trimsdale to you and your family. What family? He lives in this room on his own. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager for your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. Herbert seems like a really cool guy. I like that. That's cute. You know, aw, man. I know these aren't real people, but, aw, that's sweet. I don't know what family he's talking about, because, like, literally this guy lives in this room on his own for 40 years. He doesn't have much of family. But that's really nice. There are 12 major keys. Apparently there are not. Are there 10 because there are 10 spots on this wall? Okay. Well, there you go. We got some keys from the servants' quarters. And now we'll head back to the ballroom for the one last spot. I'm not going to search the entire house for coins because I doubt there are enough coins to get us up to 30 or whatever we need to buy these. And even if we did, I guess the reason for that would be so that the amulet could potentially transfer this to our inventory tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't really seen the value of the chronograph. We had that for 2 days and didn't see it trigger at all. The silver spoon is pretty darn cool. Although today we don't need the extra steps. Yeah, I don't know. Eight gems down to 2. And yeah, through the door we go. Classroom, please. Hey, we got the classroom. Very nice. And pretty fortunate as well. Classroom puzzle. Oh, this is grade 8. Okay. So I think we need to draft the classroom. Oh, well. Learn Irasian. Foreign language class. Ajlor Ulgo Nevdao. Oh my. When paired with a verb can mean I will or I won't, similar to UL and LU. That's what this little a lack of myself. Oh boy. Learning a language. Early Eurasian did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loanwords and are mainly used to describe physical actions. Excuse me. A language that had no verbs. You should remember the origin terms for these. Acceptable. 5 out of 6. Well, they've solved 5 out of the 6. We just don't know which 5. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, so drafting the classroom is going to be something to do next time we get the opportunity. Now we know. Actually, we don't know, because what if it's just another grade? What if it's just grade 9? But that would probably have useful information as well if it was grade 9. The showroom with his money. We might go play in the casino. Let's do that. Sure. Regain our gem. We really went through the gems today. We were down to 8 there. And that's including finding a few gem rooms. Starting off with 32 gems was not a bad idea. It was not a bad idea. I'd do it again if I had the opportunity. Here, let's play the slots. Oh, wow. What if you were in here with the lucky coin purse? Oh, ho, ho. That could be amazing. If these... So, like, casino machines are generally balanced around being, like, say, a 48% win rate. So you're going to lose a little bit of money over time, right? But if you have that lucky rabbit's foot, you've just doubled your winnings. And so that becomes like a, you know, whatever, 96% profits. All right, whatever. We're back to where we started. Yeah, I just don't see the need really, other than going to the showroom and buying another one of those things to pass on tomorrow. Yeah, the laundry room. We could exchange our 24 allowance with our 10 stars for whatever benefit that would gain us. I think that's all there is. I mean, there's the laboratory. We have that powered, don't we? Okay, let's go play in the laboratory a little bit. See if I can maybe figure that one out. The furnace gives you a single key if you power it. That is such a disappointing outcome. Not at all what I was hoping for. I was hoping it would be like, you superpower all the rooms throughout the mansion or something like that. Oh, I ran out of... Oops, I ran out of steps. Okay. Whoops, I forgot about that. Fair enough. That's just how it goes. I wasn't going to be able to solve the laboratory, I don't think anyways. Mount Holly Garden Shopping Center again. 7 green rooms and 5 shop rooms. Man, we started the day with 90 steps. And it was a good one. We had a lot of stuff. We didn't end up placing the mailroom, so we'll have to wait a little longer before we get another big package from the next mailroom. Like we have to place one and then wait 3 days and then place again. But overall, that was a good day.